WASP is about a nuclear American family and the deep emotional dysfunction that's just below the surface. And the famous exchange that Steve writes about when his father came to see the premiere of The Jerk, that's literally in WASP. The boy has to make an architectural model for school. He shows it to his dad. What'd you think?
Well, you know Frank Lloyd Wright.
So there's this pebble in the shoe of this family that would appear to be perfectly lovely, that is about the deep emotional distance and the sort of chill that's blowing through. There's these sections in WASP where the family sits down to eat. The silence at the dinner table, the disinterest of the dad.
I think it's one of the best things I wrote is the father. You know, his son wants to buy a bicycle. He says, well, you have to work for that. You have to pay for it. He said in the sense, well, I was kind of hoping that maybe, you see, son, a bicycle is a luxury item. You know what a luxury item is? No.
A luxury item is a thing you have that annoys other people that you have it, like our very green lawn. That's a luxury item. Oh, it could be less green, I suppose, but that's not what it's about. I work on that lawn, maybe more than I should, and pour a little bit of money into it. But it's a luxury item for me out there to annoy the others.
What I'm getting at is that you have to work for a luxury item. So if you want that bicycle, you're gonna have to work for it. Now,
I have a little lot downtown that we've owned for several years, and if you wanted to go down there after school and on weekends and, say, put up a building on it, I think we could get you that bicycle.
Gosh.
Yes, I know you're pretty excited. It's not easy putting up a building, son, but these are the ancient traditions, handed down from the peoples of Gondwana land who lived in the plains of Golgotha, based upon the precepts of Hammurabi, written in cuneiform on the gates of Babylon,
deduced from the cryptograms of the questioner of the Sphinx, and gleaned from the incunabulae of Ratdolt, delivered unto me by the fleet-footed Mercury when the...
Most people have a pebble in their shoe. They take their shoe off and knock the pebble out. But artists keep the pebble there and make art out of it, you know, until finally it stops hurting your foot so much.
Interpreted from the lyrics of What a Swell Party, appeared on my living room wall in blood, writ there by God himself, and incised in the holy trowel of the Masons. Son, we don't get to talk that much. In fact, as far as I can remember, we've never talked. But I was wondering several years ago, and unfortunately never got around to asking you until now, but I was wondering what you plan to do with your life.
I don't know if that's any good or not.
That is so great. It is just perfect.